Scott here at TrinityArchery.com, and it's getting to be springtime here in southeast Iowa. It's been a long winter across the nation, by and large. And springtime with the snow coming off, I always love March because it's when I do my shed antler hunting. And this is one of the nicer ones I've found over the years. And I remember when I used to do a lot of it before we had children, I'd tell my wife I'm going to go shed antler hunting, and she'd say, well, how long are you going to be gone? And I'd say, I'm going to walk until I find one. And so sometimes I'd walk 5 miles, and I always enjoyed, of course, the nice thing about shed antler hunting is, like with this one, this is one of the nicer ones I've found over the years, but I knew this deer was available going into the summertime, so I would see this deer, maybe see this deer again in the fall. So it's a good time to do preseason scouting. But I used to walk until I'd find one. Sometimes that would be 5 miles, but I would diligently seek it. And as I was thinking about that, a lot of you guys out there that like to antler hunt, it reminds me of Jeremiah 29:13. It says, you will find me. God says, you will find me when you seek me with all your heart. So as I told my wife, I would go walk until I found one. How many times will I go into the Word and seek the Lord in the Word until He tells me something? And I'm not saying that He tells me something verbally, but something comes into my mind. When we meditate on the Word, when we dig into the Word diligently, we find something. We hear from God. And a lot of you guys out there have had those special revelations, is what I call them. When you're reading and a scripture jumps at you and says, you say, oh, I found something. I can't believe it. I've never seen this here before. And that's those aha moments or those meditation moments. And so my question to you this spring when you're antler hunting, are you seeking the Lord like you're seeking your antlers? Are you seeking the Lord diligently? Are you seeking Him to a point where you want to find Him? Just like I used to go out and say, I want to find an antler. Am I seeking the Lord where I want to find Him and hear from Him? So make it a great spring. Any questions? Anytime you guys find big antlers when you're out, shoot us your pictures. Scott at TrinityArchery.com or Marcus at TrinityArchery.com. If you have anything going on in your life you need prayer for, shoot us an email. We'd love to hear from you.